Alright. I've seen a few episodes of Fairy Tail. That's my laptop. It is breaking down. Hang on. Oh, that's better. Alright. Let's move this a little closer. And I am a bit familiar. I am somewhat familiar with One Piece. But hopefully these guys will inform me of both characters. Will inform us. Alright. These guys are pretty cool at coming up with battles. So looking forward to this. Why am I talking like this? Open with yes.
Past, present, or future, one kind of fighter has stood the test of time. The swordsman.
And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade.
Where's that from?
RORONOA Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates.
And Erza SCARLET, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
He's Wiz and I'm
I
Boomstick.
haven't met her yet.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
Nice.
armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Nice
death
skills.
battle. As a child, RORONOA Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world.
But he didn't just enroll at a dojo. He showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around.
Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina.
He created his own fighting style, Santoryu. Also
So,
called
adult,
three
how old
sword
is this
style
anime?
because he uses three swords, one in each hand and one in his freaking mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
That doesn't seem very safe.
Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety.
Yeah.
Regardless, with the three-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all three blades at once.
Or the Tatsumaki, where he makes a tornado dragon.
By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style.
Wait, did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads? How the hell did he do that?
It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence.
He's like a human slap chop with a total of 9 swords.
That's one way to put it.
This lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything.
With both hockey, Zoro has been a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates.
He can harden his
They've
sword.
traveled the world and had a lot of weird adventures.
Like that time Zoro fought a literal living mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half.
A strike so powerful it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward. Considering Pika's enormous size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more
You can
powerful than
cut
the
a
first
mountain
ever
in half,
deployed hydrogen
dudes.
bomb, the 11-megaton Castle Romeo.
Also, Zoro's pretty damn fast. One time he moved so quickly he seemed invisible to a room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out.
Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
What the fuck is happening?
Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that?
That's a good question. After a battle with Kuma, a bear man because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tail Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a mage.
Her main thing is REQUIP magic, which is basically like having an armory with you at all times, without having to lug it around.
REQUIP magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down.
Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. How many's she packing?
She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Nice! As far as armor goes, her go-to is the standard Heart Cruise set. But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send swords flying
armor?
at people,
That's
the
decent
spiky
armor.
defensive adamantine armor, and the
That's
Blackwing and
armor right
Flame
there.
Empress
That's
armors, which have wings.
also
for
armor.
flying.
Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lance, purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes, and, seduction armor? I'm not really sure what purpose this serves.
Probably to make enemies terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight with an erection whiz? Believe me, it's not easy.
Right. Well, Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy Armor, which is very pink.
These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her Clear Heart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magical energy into her katanas for a decisive blow.
She can charge magic through her swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks, even mixing and matching weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight.
She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail Guild. She quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages and was the youngest member to ever pass the S-Class Mage promotion test. An incredibly difficult gauntlet only the strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt.
Speaking of achievements, she's pretty friggin' strong. Don't believe me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube.
I hope she wins.
This
That's
cube
what I'm rooting
was about
for.
100 million cubic miles in volume. To punch through it, Erza's
Erza.
lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force.
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard? I've been looking around for hours.
Aha! You're the one I'm looking for. Come peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you I'm busy! Fine! Well, I guess we're doing this now. Whoa! What?
You're coming with me!
Fucking with Mega Man.
Neat trick.
Sexy, sexy Mega Man.
Try laughing at this!
How do you know I was laughing?
You are strong, pirate! But this is great!
Come on! Oh! Oh shit!
Fool. Nothing is worse than the loss of life.
Don't start crying, woman.
What?
So much for all that true strength bullshit, huh?
No. I can do this!
Better win!
I will claim this bounty for my guild! For my strength! For my friends!
What's he doing now?
Bring it on!
Oh shit, it's his thing! It's his thing!
You're not the only one who fights for their friends!
He's... Oh my god! What is this, Mortal Kombat? He's split her in
How was that shipyard?
Jesus! Talk about a killing blow!
In the past, Erza could react to projectiles flying
Fuck.
over 500 miles per hour.
Fuck.
But Zoro can move faster than
Both
the eye can
times I've
see.
reacted.
U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained
shit.
human eye can consistently
The
spot
person
and
who I thought
recognize an
would win
image
lost.
in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have... Speaking of her armor, Erza did have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed and damaged up.
Erza could withstand hits of about 2 kilotons. Like the
It beat
planet
this
which
time.
destroyed that island. But
I
Zoro
heard
has
it.
dished out much stronger blows than that.
Slicing Pika in half, for example, was equivalent to 11.5 megatons. That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Erza has survived. And while Erza's artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's 9-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from actually attacking her.
She also had that habit of stripping down to clear heart clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This sounded like a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter.
Erza was mostly self-taught, and while proficient
She
with a
shouldn't
blade,
have done
Zoro
that.
has trained with swords all his life. Even with the greatest swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was looking for.
Guess she won't be getting a fairy tale ending.
The winner is RORONOA Zoro.
Next time on Death Battle.
Who dat?
Hey guys in chat, hope it's interesting. I'm Ben. I play Erza.
Deadpool
Next
versus
time,
who? Who would be a
Deadpool is
good
back.
one?
Oh, God. And we're doing something a little different this time. We're going to be announcing his opponent on the Death Battle cast, which if you haven't heard is the thing.
Deadpool versus Agent Venom. Now they're both Marvel.
Thanks, guys.
That was pretty good. That was sweet. I like the music and the style. The 8-bit video game style. Yeah, it was pretty good. The actual battle and all that. Just a little bitter that my person didn't win. Oh, she's so cute too. She's just a cartoon. She's just a cartoon. Gotta remind myself. Yeah, I need a girlfriend.